pack of comrades for Ramir.
Thanks for the introduction.
So we thought we'd spend a bit of time talking before the screening so it doesn't get too late afterwards, where we normally do a Q&A. But Ramir, can you tell us how this project started? Would you have a seat? Well, you have a seat.
Basically I think I was just having dinner with some friends in Germany.
You don't sound German.
No, I am Portuguese, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
I just, one of my friends mentioned that he worked, I knew some people that lived in the Asylum office in a small town in Germany called Lebach. That's the name of the town. So I got interested and I just tried to get in contact with people that worked there. And then, we started the project there, which was not actually easy to start with.
Easy because you didn't have a good camera, or because it was hard to get a hold of people, or what made it difficult?
The camera kind of had. I mean, it was obviously I live in London, and I had to travel there. But just the first meeting I had with everyone involved in the Asylum office, which it goes from different charities, from Red Cross, Caritas, and a few others that work there. They all said they want to do the project because they were, afraid for the safety of themselves or the refugees to give their face to, a camera.
Because if they got deported, then they'd be got in trouble back home.
Yes, that's right.
Right. So I'm assuming you had to earn their trust, right?
Yes, I have to, exactly, and I started just by, instead of, I said, okay, so I can't do all these that I just presented to you, but maybe I can just do this little thing, film just maybe a few shots from the street and people walking by. And then from there, we won the trust of a teacher that works there, and so we were able to do more and more and more, and we ended up doing more.
So what year was this when you started?
When we started presenting the project was probably around June 2014, and then we actually started filming in October 2014.
15, 16, 3 years.
Yeah, I mean it took, so I filmed it 14, 15, when it was the main crisis in Europe, refugees crisis. And then it took me a while to edit because obviously it was in German, so I had to translate and
Do you speak German?
Just a little bit, not much. Yeah.
Wow, so you're Portuguese guys living in London. There's a refugee crisis affecting people who are now in Germany. Why the hell motivated you to go and make this film?
I just felt that, because of the German history and how I do think Germany is comparing to other European countries, they had a different policy to refugees, and they welcomed a lot more than any other country.
Until yesterday with the election.
Yes, I mean she won again, right? The fourth.
Yeah, but the right wing is like the Nazis.
It's changing.
It's really big. Yeah.
It's changing, but I'm still happy that she won in a way. I'm comparing with Trump.
No, of course.
But she did have an open doors policy back then, which meant that because in other countries, if a refugee arrives, for example, to Italy, and they get fingerprints, they always have to go back to that country. And they didn't have that in Germany. So if a refugee had a fingerprint, imagine in Greece, he was caught by the police in Germany, they didn't have to be sent back. So that's what was called open doors. Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's a frightening thing. So I'm going to ask you two questions and see if any of you have any questions before we say it. I think you said there are people from the film here?
Oh yes, there is some people that helped me edit the film. They weren't, I wanted to try and bring one of the refugees, but it was taking too long to get pizza, so it wasn't possible. There's two people here that helped me edit the film, which is Dan and Ruth, just upstairs.
Do you want to stand up, Dan and Ruth, so like... So 3 years, almost 4 years when you had the idea. So how did you finance this?
Well, it's my own money, really. From working here.
That's a lot of popcorn, I think, up on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. And what was the most challenging thing during making the film? What was the thing, if you had to do it again, you wish you would not have to do? What was the worst part of it?
I mean, for me, it was also a personal journey. So, you know, even if the film in the end wasn't, you know, finished, was still worth just meeting all the people in there. But I think the most difficult thing for me was probably the language when translating the film in terms of
How did you do that?
communication.
You don't speak German. How did you do
Oh,
that?
as I had some translators with me, my friends, that would help me to.
They would go from London to...
No, they live there.
They live there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So, you know, they would just help me to, which was, I mean, I must say it was frustrating at times because you wanted to kind of not direct in terms of directing an actor, but, you know, what the interview is going to flow, but, and at times that wasn't as possible. But, I mean, we managed, you know, yeah.
So, what's next with the film? Have you got any other festival invites, or got anyone interested in the film, or?
I mean, the plan now, because I literally finished the edit, as probably you know, last week.
I thought it was more like 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, the plan is to, you know, to keep sending to other festivals, and maybe because Germany, you know, they have a lot of small regional TV channels in Germany, so
Yeah.
hopefully they could maybe show that.
And pay you some of that hard-earned cash back, I hope.
Yeah. But, I mean, yeah, I hope so.
Well, Ramir, I mean, you know, I've known you for ages, and you know everyone at the office and the people down the front desk or from the office. When you came up the stairs at the top, all those people work with me year-round on the festival. And you know we all love and are rooting for you like mad in this film. So please, to you about to enjoy Lebach, please remember Ramir, his amazing career trajectory as a filmmaker. And I too will be tracking not only your career but that of the film. But congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Ash.
Okay, projection cue featuring 6, please.